Oh, they have been spotted. It's APG to take the shots out that way. OG have angles as well. There's the flash coming through. That's for Aru, adding another point to the OG tally. Top denied that point there. Nicely found.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are just going to go for the top three off the back of it. They are going to send one downwards in Aru, but sightlines are clear there coming through from top. Won't quite find the knock though. Nade's going to have to do the trick. Does find it with IQ from inner circle.
Ooh, looking for the nades over the top. That is not where you want to be putting the nade there, but Doc does go down. The Molotov is good for it. A little underarm, sure, but it's not going to be able to find that knock on the second player here for 9Z. Dashes across and actually gets to safety behind the shack. Doc is going out into the open. This is a Hail Mary if I ever saw one. He's just hoping nobody's looking. Because actually, Inner Circle has moved over to OG. Doc might actually be able to get there. No way is he going to be able to do it. As Inner Circle take on the forefront position for OG, but they only find the flash. They will not find a second. A tanky moving in, looking to try and take them down from the top rope, but no, the answer is good. The spray down is there. And APG, they do lose Doc finally, as he will not make that crawl. 9Z have descended. Goodness me, it's chaos on all fronts.
APG with a great nade of the top towards WizGod. So OG do get themselves the top four off the back one. Not quite the top three I think they were hoping for there from that position. But still a pretty decent start to the first game of the day. Inner Circle, though, as four players, been a little bit more silent and deadly this game. Now looking to take on APG with just the three there. Doc on a very aggressive angle, let's say, and an even more aggressive crawl. I think he's the only player that could make a crawl look aggressive. And Circle shifts over towards the west. So there is now a little bit of difficulty here for IC. Even though they've got the four players on board, they are pushing out into open ground. You've got 9ZG, you know where they are. You've got APG, who know where they are. And let's also just mention the fact that APG is in a top three scenario, by the way, which feels weird.
That is, yeah, a little bit foreign, a little bit alien to us at the moment. But Inner Circle, I mean, we've got 13 elims on 9Z. You've got 14 elims coming through from Inner Circle. APG on a measly 6 right now. Comparatively weak for the moment. Small, little incremental approaches here. Looking at the utility, 12 smokes for APG.
I mean, again, it's just a testament to the strength of these players. The fact that FALAK's playing and he's not feeling his best either, and still at this level is fairly incredible. And it's not like IC's had the most incredible path into this game either. They have just been brutalizing other players within this lobby. They sort of need to deal with the players from 9Z. But you do have APGs also watching these angles, so if they find anything, again, for IC, it's a question of vehicles and how they can make that wrap. Because I think at this point in time, like, this actually is not a bad wrap to make for yourself, but you've got to hope that APG misses these shots. And I think IC realizes that a lobby like this is very unlikely.
I mean, you hope that they realize it here. The zone next will close completely central, Blank, and it really doesn't favor anyone. I mean, the only team on an outside position at the moment are Inner Circle. So maybe that will help them out. APG, I mean, they need to get out of there as well, but they do have vehicles potentially stowed away in and amongst those buildings that they could hop into. The nades, they're starting to fly.
No way.
Going along, not quite on target. Ooh,
I see setting up craters. I think that's all they can do. I think this is a smart play, especially here on Rondo, the destructible terrain. That's what they're going to go for. Okay.
At the moment, though, that smoke train, those huge number of smokes, I think that's 10 smokes just then invested by APG to be able to stretch out wide, move that vehicle into one of those craters. A first knock onto Noki is good, but it's now 9Z who are eating the majority of lead right now as they crawl on forwards. They don't have anywhere to go. They are probably in the worst position. A downhill approach out the back of a building. It's a tough time. Noki is there, but you can't stand up. You just can't go for that res. And another nade over the top from APG. They have got 3 more remaining. One's already in the sky.
Just FALAK and T24 now. FALAK's going to make the big cross. T24 holds his angle. Now into a 2v2 here for APG versus IC.
Last nade loose for top. I think that's the last one that's in the pocket potentially. Or maybe they got one more. No, that is it. But it connects. And that's huge. It stops them from getting any more. But FALAK with an answer. He's standing tall. And now top behind a tree trunk. FALAK has the inside track here on the circle. Needs to stay strong for his team.